Game Up Hard Hydration. It's like your favorite sports drink and seltzer. Got together, had a baby. You know the rundown. 4 full flavors, 110 calories, 1 gram of carbs. Dave, hit them with those flavors.
We're talking fruit punch, orange, lemon, lemon lime, and grape.
Yeah, don't leave out the lime. That's the other half of that beautiful combo. We're talking about Game Up because Game Up brought you the WrestleMania watch-alongs this weekend. You want to see what we actually had to say, watch the watch-alongs. Dave, what's your overall feeling coming out of WrestleMania weekend? How did you enjoy it?
You know, there's a lot of talk that this was like the greatest WrestleMania of all time. I always pump the brakes on that because, you know, there's a recency bias thing. But, man, this was a great WrestleMania, you know, from Sami Zayn winning the Intercontinental title to the tag team title ladder match. Of course, Cody Rhodes finishing the story and all the cameos we got. You know, from John Cena, The Undertaker, The Rock himself. You know, it kind of reminds me of when me and AJ from this show would sometimes book these WrestleManias when we were younger, and we come up with these wild scenarios when all these people interfere, except for they actually did it, and they did it in a cool way. So, real high right now after WrestleMania. Just super excited for where the WWE is going and just happy for pro wrestling. They have a documentary coming out, too, called the WrestleMania Behind the Curtain. It was supposed to release this Wednesday. I'm actually very excited about that. It didn't. I think because they have so much footage, they're taking their time to produce it. But, man, I'm excited.
I actually heard about that, and we got Jess in the comments. Thank you for joining us. It was the greatest Mania. I've heard a lot of people say that. Where do you think this Mania ranks amongst the greats? Because 2 nights can be a bit of a burnout, but I feel like they did it perfectly. It was very enjoyable. I would say there was maybe only 1 dud match. Other than that, it was super exciting. I think the celebrity integration was perfect. I would put it up there with the greats.
Yeah. WrestleMania 17, it's one of my favorites. I think it still holds up to go back. WrestleMania 3, because I'm old, was also one of my favorites. I don't know if that would hold up as well, especially with younger fans, if you were to watch it. But Hogan and Andre was like the biggest thing in the world at the time, and they were fighting, and Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat put on a phenomenal match. And so those are some of my favorites. And 10, because I love the Hart brothers. But, man, here we are, WrestleMania 40. And I would say from top to bottom, this card might have been the best card of all time. Again, it's hard for me to say that. I would go back and watch 17, but this is right up there.
Yeah, WWE 2K24, that WrestleMania showcase mode for everybody that plays games out there. It was a good way to live some of the biggest moments from WrestleMania. And you talk about